What do we have sizzling in Sister Madame's kitchen today? Friends and family, welcome to Nanaba's kitchen. Today we've got beef shawarma on the menu. I recently shared my chicken shawarma recipe served or wrapped in a homemade pita bread. Today I am bringing you the beef version, in which I will be inserting a beef sausage link, and that idea is actually inspired by two recipes, and I've linked the details below in my description box to those channels I found that inspiration from. Now I have beef tenderloin, the most tender beef cut you'll find. It's actually in the name, tenderloin. And you'll need to cut it thinly across the strands of the grain of the meat to mimic the shavings that come off of the shawarma vertical grill. To that I've added some black pepper followed by some salt, turmeric. You'll need a pinch of cinnamon, cumin, sumac, paprika, and coriander. And that's all she wrote in terms of spices and seasonings. Now our aromatics will include 2 cloves of garlic directly crushed into the meat. And an alternative treatment to your garlic is just by using your good old knife and a chopping board to mince it. Now we're going to need to cut through some of the richness this bowl is presenting to us by using some acid. So we have some lemon juice drizzled on there, just juice from half a lemon, and you can use your lime. Now that is plain yogurt to tenderize the meat, and don't forget your cooking oil, just a little drizzle of that, and never encourage waste in your kitchen. So I'm just scraping off the remnants of the yogurt from that spoon, and you want to go in and massage the meat with all the ingredients you've added in order to distribute them evenly throughout. And yes, it smells heavenly. Now I'm just gonna give my hands a quick wash. Yes, talking to Mr. Cameraman over there, enjoying the process. And then I'm going to shred my fresh vegetables to prepare a salad. And then also I'm going to add some shredded carrots. Now I have some tomatoes coming right off of the vine, so they are as fresh as they can ever get. And I'm going to cut them into rings and make sure they are as thin as I can get them. And that will be set aside. So all of our fresh components are ready to go. Now let's prepare a quick salad dressing. I love Thousand Island. It is my favorite dressing. So I'm going to add about half a cup of that and introduce some heat by a few drizzles of sriracha sauce. Now I have some tomato ketchup, and we're going to add a few drizzles of that as well to bring more tang and sweetness, and then even more tang by adding some apple cider vinegar. And this is all now very, very well balanced. Now stir it and set it aside, but prior to setting it aside, you want to taste it. And what you're looking for is the balance between sweet and sour or tanginess. And it is perfection. Everything is good to go in terms of our fresh ingredients. So now let's do some cooking. A little bit of oil into the skillet, and then pour in your sausage links. We have the skillet on low to medium heat. What we want to do here is to warm the sausages through because these are already cooked. We also want a bit of caramelization. You know, it looks like char, like it's actually been on the grill. So that's basically what we're doing here. So you want to roll them around so you have an even distribution of caramelization throughout the links. All right, and that is done. That should take about 5 minutes. Set that aside. That's also good to go. Now we're going to grill some onions because that's even more flavor. So a little more oil in the skillet, and then pour in some thinly sliced onions. Now you're going to need to season this layer as well with a bit of salt and your crushed white or black pepper. And now for the onions, you want to cook them on medium-high heat until they are slightly softened. Then you're going to push them aside and leave them in the skillet because now we're going to cook the meat. All right, and so the onions will continue to cook, but then they will also force their flavor and infuse the meat with their grilled onion flavor. Just absolute perfection. And now that we've pushed the onions aside, and see they're still kind of white, they just slightly softened, and that's important, friends, otherwise the onions will burn. Or you can just grill them until you have that golden brown color and then remove them from the skillet. All right, but if you intend to keep them in the skillet as I am doing, then you want to leave them softened, knowing that the onions will continue to cook in the skillet with the meat, which has now joined the skillet. And I've also slightly moved the onion side of the skillet off of the flame. All right, and now I'm going to cook the meat till that's also tender, and then I'll stir all of the ingredients in the skillet together. And it is now at the stage where you want to go in and taste for adequate seasoning. And when I tasted mine, friends, it was perfection. Now is the time to pour out the grilled onions and beef onto a separate platter so it can stop cooking, because the skillet is still hot and we don't want the beef pieces to get toughened. And you want to give a final treatment to your tomatoes by sprinkling it with some flaky salt, friends. That makes the tomatoes so much more sweeter. Don't forget to go in and toss your salad together. Don't add the dressing yet because of all the acidity. It's going to really soften the crunchiness out of those fresh ingredients. So I add it later on. Keep on watching to see what I do. Now I have overlapped 2 flour tortilla, store-bought, and I have put on there my grilled meat and onions. I also add a sausage link, some fresh vegetables from the salad combo. Don't forget your tomatoes. And this is when I go in and drizzle the salad dressing on. All right, so everything stays nice and crunchy. All right, you can add more salad dressing. It's a matter of preference, and roll it out like a burrito. Okay, just like so, and then set it aside. Perfect. Now let's do another one. This time the salad dressing goes onto the tortilla to begin with to create some sort of adherence of the ingredients we're going to top it up with to the tortilla. All right, and you can add as much salad dressing as you want. Like I said, it is a matter of preference. So a little bit of the meat, the sausage link, and then some fresh salad. Drizzle some more salad dressing on there, because why not? You can saturate. Like, that salad dressing combo is so good, friends. I can drink half a cup of it. But I won't do that. Now drizzle on some more salad dressing and add some more tomatoes. And you guessed right, this one is my portion. So more salad dressing on the tomatoes and then roll it out like a burrito. Roll it as tight as possible, and look at all that salad dressing. I told you mine has to be saturated. Look, I even left some of it on the chopping board. Beautiful. Set that also aside. That's a final treatment. We're going to give these rolled shawarmas. So keep on watching to see what we do. We're going to put some more shawarmas together. Enjoy the process, friends. Nice, very nice. So our next move and final move is to give a quick grill to these formed shawarmas. Basically what we're trying to do is to warm the tortilla up, the wrap up. That's it. All right, we're not trying to cook the interior at all. So I have the skillet back on the medium heat, and I'm just going to roll them as they heat up What you want to see is that golden brown color. And the tortilla also crisps up a bit, which is just absolutely lovely. And we're ready to serve. Give it a cut right across the middle, just like so. And look at how stunning this presentation is. Friends, I hope you have learned a thing or two and are inspired to try this quick, very easy beef shawarma recipe. Make it a great day, friends and family, and have fun, especially in that kitchen. Thank you, beautiful person, for watching the video all the way to the end. Kindly leave me a comment and subscribe down below, and don't forget to share the video as well. Also, watch more videos. It is chop time, and here in Anaba's kitchen, chop time is always yes, friends. So pull up a chair. We are all friends and family here.